I'm on the shitter because we're talking about shit posting.
Sure, nice. That's an apt reference, I guess. You know what? It's funny. So before I started talking to you, I was thinking to myself, "You'll do something." I don't know why, but I had the feeling. Yeah. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I sincerely
Yeah,
appreciate it.
for sure.
Before I start, I just want to like cover some of the basics, just so you know. Um,
Yeah.
I'm
I'm just
recording
shutting
this.
up.
Yeah, it's fine. As long as I can see you, I'm happy.
Yeah, hold
Mostly.
up. Okay,
Yeah.
we're good.
All right. So I'm recording this call. After we're done, I'll send it to you, and you can have like a look through and see if it's making sense to you. And obviously, I won't share anything before giving it your blessing. Um,
Yeah.
Everything I ask you, of course, is like voluntary. If there's something you don't want to answer, you don't have to. I'll try to be mindful of just like personal information or whatever, and you can share as much as you want. And
Hmm.
yeah, I think that's it. I know that, like right now, for instance, my screen recorder, it says your last name. Do you want me to
Uh,
remove that?
is it the long British one?
I think so. It looks pretty long and
Yeah.
British. Yeah. Um,
My middle name's like what's on my thing. I don't, doesn't matter,
okay.
but
Yeah, I
it's
didn't
a
assume
long
so, but
last name. It's
I
just an
wanted to know.
annoying last name.
How's your day?
It's going good. I just showered, put makeup on for the first time in like 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
Doing good.
Okay. Well, it's looking great. Um, and uh, I'm curious, like, why did you agree to doing this, like this interview?
Call the wild, man. We're
Yeah?
both shit posters.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's the same little bubble. Am I hearing birds in the background?
Yeah, are they too loud?
No, no,
I can
no.
close
It's
them.
nice. Yeah, I like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
should I close the window?
No, no, it's fine. It's lovely. I did one the other day, and there was a wild bird that flew into the guy's kitchen. So I
Yeah.
saw a wild bird just fly past in the screen. It's funny.
A lot of birds
Um,
out here.
cool. Yeah, that drives home the whole call to the wild thing even more, I think. Yeah.
True.
Um, what would you like this interview to be about? What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? You asked the interview.
Oh, buddy, I have so many questions for you. Um, well, maybe I think the reason why I'm doing any of these to begin with is just
Mhm.
because I don't know, we're like internet friends, right? Like I see
Yeah.
the stuff you post, I see what's going on in this little bubble of ours, this like culture,
Mhm.
and I realized, I don't know too much about the people behind it, and I
Yeah.
am genuinely curious. Like so much of what I do happens through this, I don't know, like this method or an approach that I've mostly kind of just fallen into or invented myself, I guess. And
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how other people approach it. And then I'm doing this just because I'm curious. And then I thought at some point, if it's something that piques my interest, then maybe other people will be interested too. So I'll, share it.
Yeah.
But I'm mostly just doing this
Well,
for myself.
it's a feeling, right? Like the
Yeah.
memeing, it comes out of you. Like it
Yeah.
sounds cheesy, but it's like I never want to do it. I do it because I have to. Like I feel like it's coming out of me. Like I
Yeah.
want to make fun of something. It might be a shitty gamer thing, but they're like, I'm like, I have to make fun of that today. So it's never good. I never meme happy shit.
So,
Like,
starting from the beginning,
yeah.
how did you get into it to begin with? Like, what was your first foray into Instagram?
Well, Instagram, I was doing it on Facebook. I'm like the last person that had a smartphone. I'm the last, like, I'm just the last person to do anything. So I was doing it on Facebook and just dumb shit. Like, my favorite meme on Facebook was a horse sitting and it says, fuck it, I'm sitting. And it was just hilarious. The horse was sitting. It's hilarious. So I have all of these old ass memes on my Facebook and I get docked for them all the time still because I forget they're there.
Yeah.
And they change, Zuck changes the guidelines. So you get fucked for, messed up for shit that was years ago. But I started on Facebook and nobody knew what I was doing, like friend wise. We're just like, why is she always posting? Like, why isn't she posting her? Why is she doing this? But then they would laugh too.
Yeah.
So it's been going on for a while. But with Instagram, I started doing it in stories on my main,
Mm.
which you can get deleted for. You can
Mm.
get deleted for stories, everybody.
Yes. Yeah. So I've been
And
told.
yeah, so after I got deleted, I just decided I'll just make it a meme page. Fuck it, because
Okay.
I don't need a personal one. I mean, like, how many apps do we need to talk to the same people? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Fair enough.
Like,
So do you have? Do you still have the personal one?
No, it's Zuck has it somewhere.
Oh, nice. Okay, and the people from your real life, are they on your page?
Yeah, if they, I mean, we lose some along the way
Yeah.
doing what we do, but
That's right. Yeah.
anyone who's stuck it out, I definitely lost a lot.
Yeah. But you know what? I always think of it, it's with every person that, as chooses to unfollow you, the people that
Yeah,
stay behind, they typically it resonates even more with them,
yeah,
I think just liking the same things, yeah, it's a way of, making acquaintances, but disliking the same things is kind of what makes you a friend.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
that's
where
how I
you
think
can
about
shoot the shit.
it.
It's
um,
just I don't know something about that edge. Like I sift through so many bad memes to find a good one. Like I'm a filter. I
yeah,
just sift, and I got OCD. I think I got ADHD. I got to keep going and moving, so I sift and sift, and that's how I can find good memes. But like it takes a toll. The
yeah,
bad memes.
yeah, of course. But you know what? Again, this is just my assumption, but I think a lot of people follow people like us because we
Uh-huh.
we help curate this like fire hose of just low quality content, and we pick out,
Yes,
the
the
relative,
highest
like,
quality low. Yeah,
exactly the
yeah,
little
of course.
like nuggets of gold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the lower the better. I
Yeah,
mean,
definitely. So the more
something
time you
about it.
spend on it, and the more you refine your taste, the better you become.
I mean, I
um,
did a post recently of all iFunny watermarked memes because
oh,
like
I
those were
love
so
them.
lame for so long,
Yeah,
and now I think it's hilarious.
yeah, definitely.
iFunny.
Yeah.
I did a whole post on it.
What does your username, where does it come from?
Well, it was Mama Grease with an S. I just felt greasy at the time. It
Yeah.
was 4 years ago or five, and then when it got taken down, I just put a Z in. I put mommy grease, but no one could find me again, so I put a Z in. So I don't know if GREAZE is gonna in a few years turn into something like fucked up. I don't, or if it already. I think it means to like rob somebody or grease somebody, grease.
Oh, okay.
But it's just a different letter.
Sure, sure. And the mama, what's the significance of that one?
I don't know. A lot of girls were putting mama at the time. That was
Okay.
probably just being trendy.
Yeah. All right. If you could go back to where you first started, do you think you would do it again? Would you start your Instagram channel, and would it be the same?
I wouldn't have posted. Wood, the naked guy. You know
Uh,
the meme of the giant guy on the bed with the large.
oh, right. Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah.
So I wouldn't have posted that full nudity because I think that's what
Yeah,
I
that's how
posted
they
on my
get you.
Facebook too and it survives somehow.
Wow. Okay.
But sometimes you just have to put out the real one.
Of
I
course.
don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
That was before COVID. Now times are different.
So do you adjust how you post based on, the guidelines, or those
Oh
things,
yeah,
or
like
is it more like for the followers?
I enjoyed dictator posting for a while. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And you can't even post just like a picture of like Gaddafi wearing, like dressed as Carrot Top or something goofy, something
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
You can't even post Gaddafi's face anymore. So
Yeah.
it's like I have to not do a lot of shit I wanted to because like Kim Jong Un and Jankos, you can still post that, but there's
Mm.
some of them you can't post. So it's like since I've gotten deleted and I already have a bunch of docs on this account,
Mm.
it's just like it's gonna happen anyway. So like the bad things already happened. So it kind of makes you more fucked up. It makes you want to keep posting edgy.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Because what's the point anyway? Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. So how do you know what's going too far? Because sometimes it seems to me, at least, like it's a little bit arbitrary. You
Yeah.
don't know beforehand. Like how do you find the right
If
balance?
I post it, I
Yeah.
already decided it's not too far. And if anyone says anything, they're dumbass, and I just block them or make fun of them. Like I've already decided because I sit there and I think I'm a Virgo too. I don't know much about astrology, but we look at stuff, we judge ourselves the most. So
Hmm.
I'm going through each one. I'm like, I know what everyone like where I would be called out for each meme. So I'll
Yeah.
never like boomer memes. Like I'm not gonna put like some janky ass racist boomer meme in there or something. And they
Okay.
aren't even funny anyway.
Yeah.
But if I post it, I don't think it's too far, and I'm not gonna apologize.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Um, so if someone has never seen your account before, what do you post? How would you describe it?
Let's see. Well, my favorite post of this year was the Foot Balkans posting where I mixed soccer and the Balkans War. That was fun. So just dumb shit. A lot of war posting. if people think I'm doom posting, I'm like, no, I like history. I
Mm.
love history.
Mm.
So a lot of historical stuff. And I learn when I'm doing this, I'm looking shit up and like learning about different things while I'm doing it. That's another reason I like doing it. I learn so much from this. It's so weird because I like historical memes.
But you make a lot
So,
yourself too, right? Like you
not
don't
a
just
ton,
repost.
but I
Yeah.
just started. I probably made like 12 that I've posted other pages.
Mm.
But I'm just starting to learn. I'm getting good at the mematic Photoshop and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because like I'll have memes I saved years ago and I can't find them. You know, like they're just like lost in my phone. And so like I want to make something of it because like, I remember what it looked like. You know, but it's like from like 2015. So that's why I started initially. But then now I'll have an idea and like I put like Donald Trump on David Koresh and
Yeah,
put the guy
that's
behind
right.
him in a MAGA hat. Just don't. Why not?
Because I always
It
figured
worked at the time.
I,
Yeah.
I never knew if you were creating everything or if you were created some
No.
things, but I figured you either create at least a significant portion of everything you post,
Yeah.
or you're just really, really fast and good at finding a lot of stuff before I see it, which to me seems
Yeah.
like a little bit unlikely because I spend a lot of time on there.
I just have an encyclopedia. Like I just have years of when I used to post stories when I had my old account, I
Mm.
would post like all the tiny dots, just so many memes a day. None of them went together. It was
Mm.
just, it was just memes. Now I try to make stuff go together.
Mm.
And so I just have like this vast arsenal of memes. And now I discovered on my phone, I'm slow,
Mm.
that you can type in like Balkans and every Balkan meme I have will pop up.
Right.
So
Yeah.
now I can just type that into my phone and I have everything right there from like 10 years of bullshit.
And so, how would you say that your page has changed since you first started out? Like, how is it different today?
I mean, it's what Zuck's doing. Like,
Is that the only thing that
um,
is changing?
I mean, we go as far as we can go, but a lot of us post the same shit, you know? So I've actually been regressing. Like, I like an old ass meme now. Like, I like not 4chan, but like, I like a dirty Reddit looking meme. Maybe 4chan,
Yeah.
yeah. Why
Yeah,
not? I
sure.
just put a troll face the other day on that guy that was smiling when Biden tripped. So,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I'm starting to like really ugly memes, like
Yeah.
2005 memes.
So
But I think I'm gonna get
for
shittier, less polished.
is it like more nostalgia that's seeping in too? Is
They're
that part of
just
it?
funnier. I think
Yeah.
the shit got really serious, the past few years.
Yeah.
And now, like, and it used to be not cool to
Mm.
post those memes.
Yeah.
Like the one, like, oh, where'd you get that? Like from 2006 4chan. Now I think that's funny when someone says, I want them to say that and be like, yeah, hell yeah. Now
Yeah.
I think that's funny.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a poke.
Yeah. No, I get it. Where do you think your account will go in the future?
A band.
Yeah. And then
I mean, it's my personal, like, I don't really try to get followers. Like, I won't post. Like, I didn't post for a whole week. Like, I literally just post when I want to make fun of something.
Yeah.
But like, the way it goes and the way you get docked for like weird stuff, like a weed nug, you might lose your account and stuff. It's just like, I feel like even if you have a big account, it's a constant running up a hill. So
Yeah.
I just stay at the bottom of that hill and chill.
Yeah, fair enough. And you said you're gonna get banned. So like, what happens after the account is gone? Do
I
you
just make a
like,
new account,
yeah,
post the same shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
right,
You just keep going. It's funny. I mean,
yeah,
people, like, I remember when I lost my account, I got one of those, like, someone's thinking about you, like, don't kill yourself things. You know how they send you that
yeah, yeah,
on
right,
stuff?
right. Someone's
And
reaching
I'm
out
like,
to offer
someone
you
thinks
help.
I'm losing it.
Yeah,
But it's a badge. It's
yeah,
funny.
yeah. I
Like,
agree.
because people take it so seriously.
Yeah,
And it's like, and it was annoying because, like, it's all my pictures from when I was like a teenager and whatnot, but I have that like on my Facebook, but it's like, it's still funny at the end of the day.
yeah,
And
yeah,
especially if you keep going, I respect so much the people that have gotten banned several times that just keep doing it. Like, I think that's the funniest thing ever. When
yeah.
they just keep making it and then they fill back up again and like nothing happened.
So I mean, I know in myself and from the handful of conversations I've had, like people do it to some extent for followers and the community around it and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's not the whole truth. The truth is like that's part of it, but there's
Yeah.
also you do it to make yourself giggle or
Yeah.
to help create like a repository of all the posts and things that you find interesting and it becomes almost like a diary. I think of it as those like ransom notes where people cut out the words and they turn it into a letter. It's almost like you do that to make sense of yourself. So like how can I
Oh, for sure.
define myself using the imagery and
Yeah.
words from other people?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's also to make sense of like current situations.
yeah, and just the
Or
world.
like during COVID, it was to make fun of dark shit. Like everyone was scared. I don't think I was doing something great for anybody, but it was like a like trying to make people laugh when shit's really bad
Yeah,
is fun too. There is a good like feeling in it if you are making people, if someone's like haha and they like it, you know.
you said you like to make fun of people and things. What makes something a deserving target?
Oh gosh. Well, corniness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone being, well, I mean, I'm a gamer, so someone being upset.
uh,
If someone's mad,
yeah.
you might want to call that out if they're, you know, you mad. Um, but also, I mean, it doesn't have to be gnarly. You're just being silly. You're clowning. You're everything online to me is a joke. Like even like you know, growing up getting bullied. Like the way you kill a troll is like you laugh with them. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like one time a girl said I look like Bruce Willis.
Oh
And I
wow.
was like, which Die Hard? And she didn't know what to fucking do.
Yeah.
Like there's like a dance. There's a dance. It's fun. I think it's endearing when someone talks shit to you.
Okay. So on
So
that
cool.
note, like, what's been the um, what's your relationship to the people that follow you? You know, how do you interact with them?
Um, I know most of them. Like I don't have a ton of followers. I mean, let's see. I don't talk to them. Most of them I know.
Yeah.
Or most of them don't talk to me because I'm weird. But like I don't even get a lot of whispers. Like, and I don't look at it that much, but I should probably grow that more. But like it is my main, so I'm like supposed to be posting me, but I'm like, that's not funny. That's a picture of me.
Yeah.
Like so that's what's changed. I found myself wanting to post me less because I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
Like I grew up being a model when I was a kid.
Hmm.
That was everything that mattered. Like teenager and whatnot.
Hmm.
And that was like how my Instagram looked, and it was perfect. And now I just like it being a fucking mess. Like it's hilarious. Like, and it's endearing. Like
yeah.
I think it's right.
Who
No scary.
who are you outside of Instagram?
Gosh, I do a lot of yoga. I'm a gamer, animal lover.
Hmm.
Um, just got out of a long job doing like sales and brand stuff. That was really boring. So I want to go back to school. That will
Okay.
be good. I want to do law.
Mm.
So, I mean, outside of that, I'm pretty fucking goofy. It's the
Yeah.
same shit. I'm on the toilet. Don't worry, I haven't. See, I got shit on.
Oh, that's good. All right. Yeah. Keep it PG-13.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I don't know. I asked yesterday, I asked my friend, I was like, is pissing sexual? Is it sexual if I'm on the toilet? And he was like, yeah, pissing sexual. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's in
when
the
did
eye
pissing become
of the beholder.
sexual?
I know. I once had a meme that I reposted. It was a video of a young woman who had passed out sort of in the arms of her friend, and
Mm.
she was clearly like they were at a party or something, and she vomited
Yeah.
all over her friend, and it was really gross and kind of funny because it was this like beautiful like friendship, almost romantic sort of surroundings, and
Yeah,
here's this
setting.
girl puking, and that was the whole video, 5 seconds long, and it was deleted shortly after for something like sexual whatever. Um,
Really? Oh,
and
vomit?
yeah, but there was nothing sexual at all. It was just like here's a beautiful young woman who is puking, and there that's like close enough for breaking the
I didn't
sexual
even
rules.
think about
Yeah,
puking.
yeah,
God damn it.
yeah. It's tough to say, and I think I mean that speaks to the absurdity of the guidelines in general, right? Like the
Yeah.
further you probe into them, the more you realize that this doesn't necessarily make sense, and
Oh, yeah.
the exact same like post or topic or joke or a description can have so many different connotations depending on your perspective or depending on your sort of outlook on life.
AI doesn't understand sarcasm either. Like,
Yeah.
I posted a meme of Mussolini saying men shouldn't vote too or something. It's stupid as fuck, but it made me laugh.
Yeah.
And it was like, false. It treated me like I was like a fascist. Like,
Yeah.
it treated me like shit. And
Yeah.
I accidentally posted it twice, so I got 2 docs that day. Got 2 Mussolinis.
Oh no. Yeah. I
So
mean,
yeah, dictators, stay away, but you can do Kim Jong Un still.
okay, that's good. It's nice to
Look
know.
him up in Jenkos.
Yeah. Um, and I was talking to someone the other day, Hyena Cyclone, and she has filled her whole house with Saddam Hussein and Gaddafi like memorabilia photos. She has a Saddam Hussein shower curtain, which I
Did you meme her?
yeah. Hyena
Wait,
Cyclone.
what is with us in this?
I don't know. It's something like shared
A Gaddafi
brain
shower
trauma or
curtain.
something. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that is amazing. There is
Um,
this show on one of the streaming that's about dictator fashion, or I think my brother got me a book of it, but there's no the How to Become a Dictator. But my brother for
uh,
Christmas a few years ago got me a book of dictator fashion. So it's each guy and like all the clothes and it's just like a ridiculous like satire book, but it's like they all wear cool clothes, but they're assholes, but
I totally agree,
stylish.
and I've unironically shared stuff of Kim Jong Un before because he was wearing this black coat that had this little like fur lapel
Oh
thing,
yeah.
and it was beautiful. Yeah, but
Oh,
obviously like
yeah.
they
Did you know he? I don't know if this is real. It's from a meme, but I'm gonna think it's real. He outlawed everybody else in North Korea wearing a leather jacket to outlaw
ah
dick riding because he wants to be the only leather jacket wearer.
nice. I don't know if that's true, but
No, but it's in a meme,
that's a
so
strong
off
move.
Twitter.
Yeah. If it's in a meme, it's true, of course.
Yeah, Twitter. See, I don't have Twitter. I don't know how it works,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna assume.
So
I
so
make fun of it though. Like I make fun of like what's happening with it, but I've never like been able to create a Twitter account and keep using it. Like, have you ever done? Do you know how to use it?
no, I created an account maybe in like 2012, and
Same.
posted two little tweets, and then I
Yeah.
felt ashamed, and then never looked back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
That,
yeah. How do you interact with like online content in general? Is it all Instagram? Do you go elsewhere? You mentioned Fortune and Reddit. Do you go there?
yeah. I just started getting into Reddit.
Yeah.
Hmm. Because I didn't like I want to just immediately be good at something. I don't have patience. I need to get patience. So like Reddit just looked like a clusterfuck to me, but now that
Mm.
I've found pages I like,
Hmm.
it's getting better.
Yeah.
Because there's some funny stuff, and most of it on there is really old memes too, but there's they still slap. So
Yeah. For sure.
and just to get away because like on Instagram, like I don't want to repost something like one of my friends just posted like the second after. Like I want to go
Hmm.
find something like else. Like I don't want to be a dick or like not like the whole like sharing. I try to post nothing with watermarks now because I usually don't tag people because everything I have is saved from years and I'm not going to be able to find. So if there's a watermark, I'll tag them, but I try not even to do watermark pictures anymore. Like I just like to find raw shitty memes. I don't watermark my memes anymore.
Hmm.
I just like it better. Like I like
Yeah.
it's my own little journal, even though it's someone else's shit.
Yeah. No, I totally
And
get
I
that.
will credit people, but I just initially like I don't know where I got some of them from
Yeah.
a lot of the time, you know. And Facebook, I get a shit ton. So that's another thing I interact with, different Facebook groups, and I get a shit ton from there. And you can't credit someone's Facebook link,
Yeah.
so it's awkward. And they don't really put a lot of those don't let you watermark
Yeah.
for some reason.
Okay.
So Facebook, a lot of memes, and Reddit.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's weird the whole like tagging things, and I know
Yeah.
I try to do it just because I credit where credit is due kind of a thing,
Yeah, of course.
but if you post a lot of stuff, it's damn near impossible to remember all the witty,
Yeah.
weird, strange usernames, and then you
And then
have
I'll
10
have
of them, and
multiple
yeah,
friends or I'll have multiple people I follow post the same one. So it's like
yeah,
which one you tag and
exactly,
it's awkward. So I just don't do anyone unless it's like someone I talk to. Like I would do it for yours or like if someone asks me if someone's like, hey, this is mine, I'll do it. But
yeah,
like
yeah,
people don't really even do that anymore. That was happening a lot. Like in 2020, there was like meme police out there. Like
yeah.
followers would jump on people and shit.
Totally. And they would be upset that you didn't tag them, and then they would post it in their stories, and then their shittiest
Yeah.
followers would come to
Yeah.
you and be
Oh, like
upset that you
dogs. It
did.
was yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
insane.
It was nuts.
I've had stories, but then I felt that myself too. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I made a meme. Please tag me because I'm so
Yeah,
funny
exactly.
and I deserve the credit. But
Yeah.
fundamentally, I don't think that we ever truly create anything. We're just like
Yeah.
repurposing ideas and content and layouts
Yeah.
and whatever. It's like you might as well just contribute to the thing and be part of, I don't know, a
Yeah.
movement of some variety or a culture instead of
To
just
put them
being
out there. I
selfish.
mean,
Yeah.
that's why I stopped watermarking. Like, and it was kind of a bullying thing. Like, a lot of people are like, you're fucking watermarking that. And
Yeah.
I was like, well, and then I was like, yeah, they're right.
Yeah.
And then and then also, someone said watermarks are for capitalists.
Oh yeah, totally. I kind of agree with that. Yeah. for sure. Um, what do you think
But
is the best part of Instagram? What do you like the most?
what do I like the most? It's love hate, like,
We'll get to the hate.
yeah. I love being rebellious on it.
Yeah.
I love getting away with shit. Maybe that's in real life too.
Hmm.
Like I like the constant like not knowing if I'm going to be banned that day or to go on, and like I like the anxiety of it. It sounds weird, but like
Yeah. But it sort of makes sense to me because there's
yeah,
I don't know if anxiety is my favorite thing in the world, but
yeah,
I can understand the appeal of a raw emotion, even if it's like a little bit
yeah,
negative.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Feel something.
Yeah, just to
Oh
feel
yeah.
something. That's right. Um,
It's
what what about the worst part of Instagram?
worst part. Let's see. Mm. Meme police.
Yep.
Uh, Groups of bully bot things. If they're real or not. When someone's pissed me off, I just call them a bot now. That really pisses people off. If you just take away their personhood and you say, no, Karen's not like a bot, buddy. I don't know. That's something a bot would say.
Yeah.
So like everybody's a bot that shits on me because that's actually a good thing. That goes back to the funny part.
Yeah.
So the worst I would say is the company itself. It's fucking them having these guidelines
Hmm.
and you post something and then 2 months later they change the guidelines and then you get fucked for what you posted 2 months ago, even though those guidelines didn't exist.
Yeah.
Like that part
Yeah.
is annoying. Like, and that's why you can't take a serious. Like, I feel bad for people who like accidentally get deleted or didn't really do much wrong and like monetize it and like this is their business. Like, there's just so much fucked up
Yeah.
shit. And if you get your account taken, it's taken. Like, I know some people have said they gotten theirs back, but like I can't find
You know,
anything.
I've appealed a couple of times to get my old account back, and
Yeah.
I've had people reach out to me and say like, "Oh yeah, send a DM to this person on WhatsApp or Telegram or whatever, and pay them a bunch of
Gotcha.
money, and they can bring it back." But like, I don't think I care that much, first of all, and
Yeah.
then just seems like a really strange thing to do. Yeah.
That's also strange as the blue check mark. Like, some people I know that have it are funny, and I'm like that they have it because they're funny. Like I get it.
Hmm.
I don't think I'll get one. Like the blue check mark. Like
How many followers do you have?
oh god, only like 2,600.
Okay,
I
and
mostly lose followers.
um,
I had one post go viral. It was a 9/11/Austin Powers slash sandwich post.
sure.
Or Chiba weed, yeah, weed too. So it was those four things, and that post went viral. So I think I got like 300 followers from that. But other than that, I mostly lose followers.
Yeah. Okay. But is this sort of your peak so far? Have you had more?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, for memeing.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I had 5,000 on my personal, but that's because I had it forever and I was doing all the modeling shit.
Mm.
But for memeing wise, yes. But I mean, I don't post shit at the right times. I post shit at like 3 in the morning. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I don't do the rules
Right.
that make you successful. I
Yeah.
kind of do the opposite, not on purpose. I just, by the time I get something out, so I'm a perfectionist. I'll have an idea
Hmm.
and I'll be like, no, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. And so I end up posting late as fucking night.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like a painting to me, and it sounds so corny, but it's like there's a vision there. And the vision has to look right before I put it there. I try to make it all connect in a weird way. And it's the dumbest shit, but it feels good.
So tell me more about that. Like describe what makes something art to you.
Cohesive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like to have a few players in it, like a few like people in each one.
Hmm.
So like I did a Carrot Top one the other day, and he was in a lot of different variations. But then I might also put a carrot meme in there, or like a props meme, or something to do with him, and like something that vaguely get it. It's so ridiculous. I'm sorry, but you want to get it all cohesive. But like you don't have to just do Carrot Top. You can do carrot. You can bring other things in, like
Sure.
with Cinco de Mayo, and that's the reason I did Kim Jong Un and Jenko's, because I did Jenko de Mayo. And I'm like, oh wait, I have Kim and Jenko's. He's going next. So it's like, it's like a this to that. You want to keep leapfrogging.
So I've always thought that your account has a very pun-like quality to it. You know,
What?
like a pun, like a
Oh, pun. Yes, yes, yes.
play on words.
I thought
Um,
you said him like Bam Margera, that band he likes
oh
around.
no, oh that guy's not doing so hot right now, I
Oh
think.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
We all know how that goes. Hey,
Yeah.
I've been on 5150 before too, but
Oh yeah?
not for a very
Is
long
that so?
time.
Wow. Um, yeah, it's crazy. Um, who do you look up
But yeah,
to
fun.
in the Instagram sort of community?
What'd you say?
Who do you look up to in the Instagram community? And
Hmm.
you're not allowed to say my account.
Yeah. Well, no,
Not
yours is
that you
right. I
would, but
honestly,
yeah.
I'm the worst. I don't look at other people. That's why, like, I don't post like stories. I just mostly post my shit in
Hmm.
stories.
Mm.
I don't really look at other accounts that much anymore. Like, but if I were to look up, I mean, yes, I like yours. I like the Siberian bear dog. That one's
Oh,
funny.
that's a good one. Yeah.
Old man shoes is funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if he posts much anymore, but then there's like the assholes like Trash Can Paul and Shithead Steve. That's when people get mad about taking the memes because like
Mm.
the monetizing, you
Hmm.
know. But yeah,
Yeah.
I can't
To
think of any.
me,
I'm not really like in the community much. Like I talk to you and people, but
yeah.
I get a lot of my memes from Facebook, a fuck ton. Weirdly enough, I
I
mostly get them from there.
I don't think I've ever really used Facebook for memes.
A lot of people I've talked to have said that, and it's
Yeah.
weird because like most of the people don't even have it anymore. But like
Yeah.
there's meme groups, and it's just like there's virtuosos on there just spitting stuff out, and they want you to take it. They're like, "Fly, my pretties." Like they're not
Yeah.
they're less territorial there because the whole setup's different. You know, you don't have an at tag like
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, interesting. What's something that has surprised you with Instagram?
Surprised me.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I feel like you can. I'm surprised that it's getting like safe again to be funny. I thought it was gonna go away. Like I thought it got really serious for a minute
How do you mean?
during 2020 and everything. It's like everything you posted was just like you had people like this goes one way or this goes just the fighting when everyone was fighting so much, like when Trump was president and
Hmm.
everything. Um, everything you posted, someone had like some shitty thing to say, and so I feel like it's a lot calmer now.
Hmm.
And I'm surprised that it bounced back, but like I honestly want a new, like not Instagram, like I want a new platform. Like
What do you
I'm
want the
tired.
What do you want the new platform to be like? What should it do?
I don't even know, like a mix of Facebook and Instagram, but like I just want Zuck to fuck off. I want like the Facebook meta thing. I want something more interesting. I'm just tired. Like I don't trust it. I don't trust it anymore.
Hmm.
Like if you think that you have everything like safe right now, like all your pictures and everything, but they change the guidelines tomorrow.
Hmm.
Like it's just I don't trust Instagram anymore very much. But
I
Facebook is owned
understand
by
that.
them too, so it's just in limbo. Everything's always in limbo on those platforms, and I never use like Snapchat. I've never used the other ones.
Yeah.
TikTok, I don't know how to do TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm showing my age.
uh, yeah, but I mean, are they different? Because to me, they're all just businesses, and they're just doing
Yeah,
whatever they can to
I mean they
maximize
are all the same
shareholder
shit,
value.
and it's just
Yeah.
yeah, it's the same memes to talk to the same people. I think fundamentally, I just don't trust Instagram. I don't trust like having fun with it again
Yeah.
because like the second you get successful, you're gonna fuck up and it's gonna get taken away again.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, so
Definitely.
it's like I can never actually put my all if I wanted to into it
Yeah.
because you're kind of building something like a sandcastle.
Yeah. That's right.
You know what I mean? It can
Or a
be
house of
washed away at
cards.
any
Yeah.
time.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Totally agree. But so what do you do with that? Like, how should that change your behavior?
well, I think it's like it's weird because it's like you don't want it's like the free speech thing. So you don't want like terrible racist boomer memes and like stuff like that.
Hmm.
But like you want to be able to like post a funny meme and for it to know it's a meme, you know? Like I want something where you can do more. Like I'm okay with not posting nooses and all the shit they got rid of, but now it's just like I got in trouble for Radiohead in rainbows and it said send nudes in the same thing. And like, I mean,
Hmm.
that's when people get trouble for. But just like when
Hmm.
you don't mean it and it fucks you up, like
Yeah,
I want something where it knows what's going on. But I mean, how could that even happen?
yeah.
There's not enough people to look at every single meme.
I think that's impossible. And even if you had people, like even people that are, progressive thinkers or educated and all
Yeah.
those things, they're still idiots sometimes.
Or it's,
They still have
yeah.
bad days where they don't understand the context or they don't
Yeah.
get the intention behind it. And
Yeah.
I think us sort of dabbling in, I guess, like satire,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's a struggle where we're losing. Like we will always lose
Yeah.
that struggle.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. But it's
Especially
okay.
in that like professional sense where
Yeah.
I don't know if you feel the same, but I kind of feel like I am an employee of Meta. I
Mhm.
help embellish their platform and create engagement and create
Oh,
communities
true.
on there. But I'm not getting paid anything, and they're getting
Yeah.
paid, and they're doing it so that I can have little like crumbs of social interaction.
Oh yeah,
But
that's I mean that's true. Hell of a way to look at it and true.
yeah, but it's
Yeah.
it's a little bit scary to me because they are like the more I try to just connect with my people I like, my friends and stuff, the
Mhm.
more they own that part of my life.
Yeah.
Scary. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like I feeling like you have to do something every day. At this point, I'm like, like I can be funny every day, but
Yeah.
it's like I feel like I need to do it. Like I feel like I need to do it now. And when I feel like I need to do something, I don't want to do it anymore.
Why
You know what
why
I
do, why do
mean?
you need to do it? What's the
I
obligation?
mean, I just want to. I don't want to not post for like a week or like just keep up engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like just I feel like I should be. It's weird. I don't even know why. I just feel like I should be. I'm like, oh, you're supposed to post now. Like, do you know why you post? I don't even
I
go back to
I
the.
go through sort of highs and lows
Yeah.
where sometimes I just like I feel like I see a lot of things and a lot of things interest me or a lot of things
Mhm.
feel funny to me, so I just share it with people and that
Yeah.
excites me.
That's the
And then
best time when you're in the flow.
yeah, totally.
Like,
But then other times it's I post mostly just so people don't forget about me and I end up
yeah,
dying alone, like it's
yeah,
um yeah, to like stay a little bit relevant and it
yeah,
feels a little bit more forced.
yeah. There
And
was a meme the other day that said, was it did Jesus's followers or did Jesus's disciples stop following him after he didn't post for a few days? Y'all
yeah.
ain't loyal.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
But
actually no, it drops, man. Because I don't know. Because I'm trying to grow too, and so like that's why I'm like, oh, I should be posting, but I'm like, oh,
wait,
like,
why do you want to grow?
well, I mean, isn't that what meme pages do?
But
Like,
why?
just
Let's
make
let's
more
get
people
into this
laugh.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Make more people laugh, but like, I don't even put myself on there much, so it really isn't for like to get my brand out there, or
Yeah.
anything like
Yeah.
that. It's just like it's kind of competitive too. Like I have friends that have way more followers than me that
Hmm.
that meme and stuff, and it's like like man, I'm funnier. Like I want to like compete.
That's
It's
funny.
competitive. I'm competitive,
Yeah.
but being competitive about stolen jokes or like funny shit, like it's all so dumb that it's like
Yeah.
a funny competition.
Yeah, I
Like
get it.
it's just
So, I'm a drummer, like a hobbyist drummer,
oh,
and
rad.
I started playing when I was 16, and I remember going
Mhm.
to concerts like shortly after, and feeling like the drummer up on the stage, like in the band, that he was playing something, and I'm like, I could do that, and I could do that better than that guy, like I should be
Yeah,
the drummer.
exactly.
But that sort of fails to recognize that this guy, he has the connections, he knows everyone in the
Yeah,
band, he went to the school, they're
yeah,
friends, and they have
exactly.
history together. So it's like looking at this one very shallow little facet of this big thing, and
Yeah,
forgetting everything else. And I think the same is true
yeah.
with memes or making people laugh or whatever. It's like
Mhm.
it's not about having the perfect joke. It's about being the right person to say that joke too.
Yeah. I've gotten that before. I've like I lost a friend. Some girl was like, I don't think I posted a Bob's and Vagine meme, which I get Bob's and Vagine shit all the time.
Hmm.
She was like, I don't think he was a white young blonde girl. She's a white young blonde girl.
Hmm.
Should be saying that, and I'm just like fuck off. Like,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
Bob's and Vagine meme.
So how do you feel about the stuff that you've posted? Because you post like highs and lows too, right? Like some of it's
Yeah.
more highbrow, and some of it's like pretty,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love it. It makes me laugh. Like it makes me feel good just after sifting, like finding, like, or just seeing it all come together.
Yeah,
Because like these memes, a lot of them aren't memes I would post by themselves. They work
yeah,
in the sequence. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And it
of
just
course.
makes me laugh. Makes
And
me think of weird shit. And it's funny to see what catches on. Like I didn't think that 9/11 Austin Powers one. I didn't even post it on season. It wasn't September. I
yeah,
posted it a few months ago. I didn't think it would take off, but it's just silly. But then I have friends like they'll post like a meme of a cat like sitting at like a table like a baby, and it gets like 100,000 likes. And I was just like, what the fuck?
yeah. You know the comedian Norm Macdonald?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I forget the exact joke, but it's something along the lines of women often say that they like funny guys, but then he decided to become a comedian, and then as it turns out, women don't like funny guys. They just think that the handsome guys are funny, and
Yeah. Exactly.
but it's
Oh
it's just as much about being the right personality, the right person with the
yeah.
right type of power dynamic and all those things, and then your thing will be successful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. For sure. And there's a lot of stuff I don't post because it shouldn't come from me. Like
yeah,
it's about the tone, right? Like you don't want to just post anything. Like I feel like we have good radars because like I'm sure you see a lot of bad fucking memes too. And
yeah,
I have some friends that just post like really fucked up shit all the time, and they don't care either.
yeah,
So like some people don't even try to hold back at
yeah.
all.
And you know what? I when I think about the people that I sort of surround myself with online,
Uh,
I think a lot of them are people that sort of exist closer to the fringes of society. Like the
yeah.
people that have very different lives than most people I interact with on a daily. And I don't know what that says about me, but
Yeah.
when someone that has a particular like sexual orientation or a particular lived experience, when they post something that's pertaining to like their life, that has a very different tone compared to if
Oh
I
yeah.
like repost it. And we have to be mindful of that, right? Like,
Oh definitely.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot that like yeah, there is a lot that we can post. I'm okay with those restrictions because it's just, it's bad form. It's
yeah, yeah, exactly.
bad morally and whatnot. But then, like, the ones like we can post, so the ones like I can post, I do like hard. Like I can talk shit about girls more than you guys can.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
And I don't need you. Why?
Yeah.
I grew up with three brothers. I'm very tomboyish.
You you talked about the gaming. So
Yeah.
what does that mean? Like for me, gaming is like I'll play Super Mario, every so often.
Yeah. I
What do you
played
do?
World of Warcraft since 2006.
Holy smokes!
So my
Okay, a long
account
time.
was like, yeah. I'm still bad. It doesn't make like logical sense. I'm still bad
But
after
this
like
at
almost
like
2
a
years.
professional capacity? Is that
No. I just play.
okay?
Yeah, yeah. I could. I mean, like, I have friends that have like hundreds of thousands of Twitch followers, and they get paid a bunch. And like, I should do that. I should just like game, but like, I literally play in my bed like a seal on my laptop, and I'm like,
Yeah.
who wants to like look at this? Like, I need a setup. I'm on the toilet, dude. I need a
Yeah.
setup, and maybe I'll start.
But you don't need
I was
that
all
much stuff.
outside, and no,
Yeah.
I'm here.
You just need like a light or a couple of lights and a good chair, maybe better than the toilet. Yeah.
Oh boy. But yeah, I mean, gaming's fun. I grew up playing Mario and like Harvest Moon, all the games. I just started playing Diablo. Diablo 4 just came out and started streaming last night. So
Are
that's fun. But I
are
should stream. That
are
would be fun.
there?
Do you stream? You look like you stream.
No.
You got
I
you
mean
got a
this.
fuzzy microphone.
That's right, but it's because I breathe directly into my microphone, and
Oh,
I don't want everyone to hear that. Um, are there parallels between gaming and what you do on Instagram?
oh yeah. Oh yeah. It gives you the thick skin. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Like, there's no and World of Warcraft, you just get told you're trash all day. And like it's funny though. And so it's like, you post like there's idiots that are like not funny, unfollowed, or dumb shit that doesn't matter. But like someone who hasn't heard that all the time might be like, like what? Like what did this motherfucker say? Like upset or whatever. It's like gaming teaches you to let things roll off, and it teaches you like it's like I've dealt with like crazy people. You deal with crazy people all day. So it's like it makes you really good at back and forth with people when you're talking shit or just like vibing. Like it's really good to clap back, I guess.
What is that good for?
Ooh. Just gotta clap someone back sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, you just gotta kick them down the peg like this little stand right here. But no, it's fun. It's part of it. I mean, some people don't. I mean, I usually just delete a comment if it's weird, but like part of gaming is that's fun. That's why in gaming it's like so toxic. It's because it's like that's part of it, you know, that back and forth.
Hmm.
And so it's kind of playful, like
Hmm.
when someone does that. So I bring my playfulness with it to Instagram
Yeah. Okay.
because it can be playful.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Why do you think people follow you?
Well, I'm a girl,
Oh,
obviously. A lot
tick.
of people.
Yeah.
But besides that, I mean, people are surprised that I can like formulate a post being a chick or like, you know,
Okay.
like I've gotten people, I have friends that said like my other friend doesn't, because people that know me in real life is like, they don't think it's you, they think it's someone else, like they don't think girls can be you know, like a lot of people like don't think, that
Uh,
seems like archaic, but like
yeah, totally. That's like
girls aren't funny and like, you know,
80s and
like
90s. Yeah.
yeah, and like I don't even want to be funny, I'm just posting shit. I'm, you know, I don't even like, I'm not posting like from a girl perspective. I'm posting when I'm posting, I'm in like, I feel like this little like rat in a nest. I'm like, ha ha ha. Like I'm gonna post some dumb
Like a
shit.
little
Like,
gargoyle.
you
Yeah.
know, like a little golem or something. So I'm
Yeah.
not really posting from a girl.
Yeah.
But so it's probably the girl thing, and then like I get unfollowed a lot though too, because like some people think I'm just a meme page, and like on Valentine's Day,
Hmm.
I posted a picture of myself, and it was like because everyone thought it was a meme page. So it's hard being like
Oh.
having that be your personal, because some people think it's your personal,
Hmm.
and some people think you're a meme page, and they get confusing. Like I have other friends that their personal is their meme page, and people will be like, "Stick to memes, bro," which doesn't fucking
So,
matter.
so
But
how is it different? Like, what's your perspective on the difference between a personal page and a meme page?
well, personal is like you can. No one expects anything. Like this is where someone posts pictures. You know, when you combine them, it's like it confuses people. Like they're like, is this a meme page? Or and also people don't expect it to be some chick in like a bathing suit. You know what I mean? Or they think they're a bot
Yeah.
posting like titty or something.
Hmm.
And so that's why my last picture I posted, I was like in like a weird like demon church robe, like all covered up. It's just annoying because like, you know, as a girl you like to post pictures of yourself, but then I don't want them. I'm like, I don't want to post it there. So like I just don't post it anymore.
Okay. But you do have a couple of pictures of yourself on
Yeah,
there.
I put them on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to, I like move it around. I want it to be there. So you know I'm a chick. Because it's like, you know, differentiates it a little bit, you know.
Okay.
But to pull them in to see the funny shit. But it honestly, like, I don't get like thousands of likes for a butt pic. Like,
Yeah.
most girl meme accounts, because I'm weird, because I post fucked up shit. Most
Sure.
of those accounts just post like a butterfly, like saying a quote in their ass or something.
Yeah. But you can't be all things to everyone, right? Like you have to sort of pick your path.
Hmm. I would rather be funny than hot at this point in my life.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still torn, but we'll see. Uh, what would you say that your followers are like? Do you have like a particular type of follower?
uh, Guys holding fish. A lot of
Oh, really? Wow.
yeah, a lot of them. Snowboarders.
You know what?
Uh,
Every so often I will tell a joke at work, or attempt to tell a joke, and they almost always like fall flat because I've come to notice that the humor that I have is not like
yeah.
universal. But I was talking to someone, and they told me that they had created this like dating app for a subset of the population, and it was doing well there. And I asked them if the subset of that population that they designed the a dating app for, if they also held up like fish in their dating profiles. And the person was like, I don't understand what you're trying to say. And I was like, oh, okay, never mind then.
How could they not know the guy with the fish? I saw it on TV the other day. Some
Right?
like one newscaster said it. I was like, they know.
Yeah. Yeah. I,
That shit.
I thought that was like dating online 101. You hold up a fish.
Yeah. Women or like fish fear me or whatever that hat
Yeah,
said.
exactly.
Women and fish fear me.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so
But yeah,
a lot of dudes holding fish. What else?
a lot of dudes holding fish. a lot of like young, really young people, like Zoomer,
Hmm.
from the 9/11 post. I can't tell. I don't know if they're bots or what, but like young, random. I don't know. I don't know. I think bots. I think only bots follow me.
Yeah.
I know a lot of them, and then friends of friends. A lot of friends of friends are like someone follows, like someone I know. They like, yeah, friend of a friend, I guess. But
How do they interact with you, the people on your page?
I was saying not a lot of them whisper.
Is Whisper a
Sometimes they
DM
ask
in?
dumb as fuck questions.
Oh yeah, like me,
Yeah.
yours truly.
No, 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 no. The memers don't
Yeah,
usually.
yeah,
One time though, a dude recently was like, the last time someone did a watermark thing, this dude was like, "Thanks for taking my watermark out," and he like posted it on the thing, and I like went back and I was able to revert it to
yeah,
my original,
yeah.
and I had screenshotted it from Siberian Bear Dog. I sent him that. I was like, I should have tagged this guy. What the
Oh
fuck?
wow. But
So
would
I'm so sorry. My followers told me. My followers told me to get you. I was just like, no one cares about shit stains, buddy.
Yeah, that's right. But would you say that your interactions are like mostly positive, neutral,
Oh
negative?
yeah,
Yeah, positive.
yeah. I mean, like it was negative for a while, but I like the negative. So like it doesn't work on me. Like
Yeah,
if someone wants to box, like I got nothing to do. You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Not in a like dark, but like I was someone said something on my post the other day, it was guns and it was a serious conversation. And then he was like, Paul Blart isn't real. And it broke me. And I was like, I liked it. I was gonna unfollow him, but I didn't. It
Yeah,
was like, this guy's great. So like sometimes you can find a flower blossoming in something dark.
yeah. I totally agree. I've had
And he hit me with the Paul Blart, and I was like, you're right, sir.
every so often someone will start off a conversation with me like being really hostile or saying
Yeah,
something offensive,
yeah,
and 99.9 times out of whatever 100, it's something that completely like diffuses when you talk to them for just like 30 seconds. They just
yeah,
want attention. They don't want
yeah,
hostility. They're not angry. They just,
yeah,
that's how they sort of start a conversation, I guess, which is
yeah.
so bizarre to me. But yeah, like
Yeah,
even
that's
things
where the
that,
gaming comes in because like people aren't ready for that hostility, you know.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, I
But
am.
you know what? I think a lot of people that perceive social media to be this like dangerous, toxic thing, they don't necessarily understand that, and so they just see stuff at face value at this very like surface level where people have big emotions online, and then that scares them, so they back away from it,
Yeah,
and they're like, "That's
yeah,
dangerous." But I don't think
yeah,
that's necessarily true.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Weird out there.
what do you think? I don't know, like people in the world, not just on your account. Like, what are people like in general?
Hmm.
What's your worldview?
Let's see. Well, I used to be a bit of a meso. What is it? The one where you hate everybody? Masochist? I can't remember, but I'm not now. I don't know if I ever really was. I think most people are good, and I think
What changed?
decency is coming back. Well, things got a little normal. I'm not saying I'm a poli sci major, so like that confuses people too, because people I post political shit and they think I'm some idiot talking. But like, I think that people are striving right now for connection that we got so fractured a
Mm-hmm.
couple of years, the 4 years. I'm not saying things are great now,
Mm-hmm.
but or the who's in charge now is great, whatever. But I think people are striving for connection, and I think things are going to be good. I have a good view of what's to come. Like I think everyone was so fractured. And a lot of people died not being able to say bye to their families, and like in a really bad time in our nation's history.
Mm-hmm.
I think people are dying to come together right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not dying, bad word, but
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I think people fundamentally have good morals. I think people are good
Nice.
now.
That
Yeah.
makes me feel good to hear you say. Well, what was that? Like Tupac, the rapper? Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
Tupac. Oh,
Tupac. That's right. It.
Tupac.
I don't know. I don't know rap music.
That's all right.
But he said something like it's not left wing versus right wing. It's the
Yeah.
people at the bottom versus the people at the top. And
Mhm.
I think we're seeing something similar, right? Because
Yeah.
just the I don't know the schism of society is like widening.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you see that there are a lot more of us and a lot more of us on social media platforms. So there's more like unity now compared to
Mhm.
when we first were exploring um, the online space, and we just noticed that people were so extreme in all directions. But then you
Yeah.
realize, oh, maybe we're kind of the same.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. We are, and people, people want to come together. Like I'm even seeing areas where people didn't want to come together before changing. I watch a lot of TV and dumb shit or read a lot, but it seems like there's only a small portion that want to keep us so divided anymore, which is
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, exactly.
Like we don't need another terrible thing like 9/11 or something to happen to make everybody be friends again. Like it's terrible that
Hmm.
something bad has to happen to make people stop hating each other.
Yeah, yeah. We need like alien invasions coming to
Yeah, exactly.
eradicate
Come
humanity.
together.
Then everyone will be friends. Yeah.
Oh yes, they will. Even the countries might get Kim Jong Kim. Wait, how do you say it? You say it right, but might get him in a spacesuit.
Oh yeah, yeah, totally.
Is it
Um,
Kim Young? Am I say I'm saying it wrong? No.
I don't know. I call him Tupac. Like you call whoever whatever. Um, what's something that you wish that more people knew
Like about me or about
about
everything?
literally anything?
About anything.
Hmm.
Um, I wish I knew to let things roll off my back more, but like in general, I mean, what more people knew is just not take things so seriously, or that everything's okay. I mean that. Um,
So why do you say that?
let me think.
Do you dwell on things?
Oh yeah, I do dwell on things. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I have anxiety out the ass. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it goes back to the time being shitty and um, but yeah, I dwell a lot on shit. Do you dwell on shit?
Not not right now. I would say it comes
Yeah,
and goes. I over
yeah.
the past few years, I've had a couple of like smaller things that have happened that have stuck with me that I'm unable to sort of get out of my head. And
Mhm.
it's not something that I choose to like think about. It's just something that finds me and occupies the space in my brain.
Yeah,
Um, and then yeah, there have been like periods where stress or
yeah.
specific topics that have bummed me out, or just life stuff. But
Uh-huh.
overall, I would say I'm pretty happy. I get to do stuff I enjoy doing, and
Yeah.
I
I watch a lot of things on like surviving death experiences or like what old people say like right before they die,
hmm
and like the main thing is there, this is kind of what I was meaning, is like don't sweat the small stuff. That's
yeah, yeah,
something a lot of people before they die say. I wish I didn't worry
yeah,
about things.
yeah.
So like I guess that is, yeah, that's what I mean.
But
Like
that's a good one. But I
yeah,
also maybe through sort of the perspective of you're old and dying and you're facing your own mortality, it's going to be a
yeah,
very
you're
different.
worried.
It's a different thing because like you all of a sudden you have this like much more nuanced
Yeah.
worldview where it's like, oh, this is what worry should be like. Most people don't choose to stress out about little things. They
Mhm.
just do anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I tell
Yeah.
you a crazy life experience I had a couple of years
Yes.
ago? I lived in
Dude,
an
I'm bring out my
apartment.
health bar. I saw your other guy had one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Um, a couple of years ago, I lived in an apartment that had like a tile floor, and the bathroom was right next to the bedroom. And in the bathroom, there was a huge mirror, like taking up a third of the wall, like a really big one. And at like 4:20 in the morning, when I was sound asleep, the
420.
mirror just fell down onto the tile floor, and it shattered. And I woke up from screaming because I was like, the world is ending, kind of a thing. And
Oh
I was,
shit.
it was terrifying. I thought in the moment, like, we're doomed. Everything is just going to like end here and now.
Mhm.
And then I wake up and I'm like, where's the cat? Okay, the cat's over there. The cat's fine. My partner's there. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
So I knew like we were fine on a cerebral level. But I was on edge for like the full month where I just felt afraid for no reason. I knew that it started at that moment, right? Um,
Mhm.
but then, yeah, about a month or so later, it sort of subsided. Um, Before that happened, I used to think that people chose to think about traumatic things or scary things
Mhm.
or whatever. Like what people need to do is just sort of pull themselves up by the what's it called, the
Bootstraps.
bootstraps. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And that people are sick, or they suffer from PTSD or anxiety or whatever
Mhm.
because they choose to do so. Like that was my previous view. But then I realized like something as ridiculous as having a really loud sound in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
fundamentally, I think messed with my brain. So I think I have a more forgiving or maybe understanding
Yeah.
view of the world now because like
Yeah.
it's
Jeez.
it's hard to it's
Shake
hard
that.
yeah exactly like you're feeling what you're feeling and the emotions that you
Mhm.
have aren't necessarily
Yeah.
chosen.
Well, I think memeing is kind of an anxiety release too.
Yeah.
Like it.
So that was my next question for you. You mentioned
Yeah.
that you're anxious. Like, is
Mhm.
Instagram part of the your therapy?
Yeah. Yeah. It's in a weird way. Yeah. Because it keeps your mind on that, and you're usually laughing.
Yeah, yeah. They did
Well, like
some.
I've had anxiety since I was a little kid. It's just like I bite my nails.
Mm,
So it's like it is kind of subconscious, like you were saying.
they did some study on people that were part of like traumatic traffic accidents or whatever,
Mhm.
and in a study they forced them to play Tetris like right after. Um, and what they noticed was that the people that they forced to play Tetris right after traumatic car crash were much less likely to develop like PTSD.
PTSD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
and and that tells me something that I think intuitively makes sense, which is sometimes distraction is good for you,
Mhm.
and by spending too much time in the moment dwelling on things or being introspective, it's not
Mhm.
necessarily always like a productive use of your time. Sometimes
Yeah.
you just need to focus on something else. And to me,
Yeah.
like
For sure.
Instagram is a really cool thing for that because there's so
Yeah.
much to do, you know?
There's a lot to do on there. Yoga helps me with that too. I mean, it's
Yeah.
all about being present, but not present in like your head, present like in what you're doing in the moment, like the movements and whatnot. It's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be like meditation for an hour, even though you're doing a bunch of shit. So I
Mm-hmm.
didn't even realize it, but that probably I know yoga helps my anxiety, but it probably
Mm-hmm.
helps more than I think. It's interesting. But
Yeah.
yeah, meetings like that too.
I was,
But it can also cause more anxiety.
yeah, totally, totally. A lot of big emotions happening all at once, right? And, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Goddamn duck.
a couple of a couple of years ago, I was on a work trip somewhere, and I decided I'm gonna try yoga. So I had opened my laptop and I typed in, like yoga for beginners or something like that,
Mhm.
and they were like, "This is a yoga class that's developed for people who have never done yoga before. If you're like aging or if you're out of shape, this is gonna be a good one for you." And I tried it, and like 5 minutes in, I was exhausted, and all my like joints hurt, and my tendons were killing me. So I never got into
Never
it.
again.
Yeah, but maybe one day I'll try it again. We'll see.
Great.
Um, how do you think Instagram has changed since you started using it, and where do you think it's going in the future?
Well, it's definitely changed, like in what you can post. Like it's a lot more restrictive, but I mean for better in some ways.
Mm,
Um, but going forward, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna get less restrictive or more restrictive because I think if it gets more restrictive, it's gonna like have a problem like existing. Like um. But as I said, I want something else. Even though like yeah, I can't think of what it could be, but like
mm,
I'm just tainted with the platform itself.
yeah.
Like I like going on there and messing up Zuck's day, even though I'm not. But I loved it when they used to, at least on Facebook, when you would report a meme, people used to see it, and they said that those people were like going through mental things because they had to
Oh
go through all
yeah.
the fucked up memes every day.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember, and they would
I
they
don't
would
know if
sort
that
of.
was real.
No, I think it was. I read about that too. They would have these like offshore teams in like the Philippines and whatever, and
Oh,
forcing them to just look at everything that people reported, and
oh
they
my
obviously
god.
developed like secondary trauma. Yeah, just crazy.
So that was probably something else that I was supposed to, but
Yeah,
damn.
yeah, for sure. So
Like,
maybe on that note, like, what's is there content online that you avoid?
um, well, like anything, I don't like bad things involving animals. I
Yeah,
can't turn the news on without that happening. It's
yeah,
like every day. But avoid like well memes I avoid. I avoid anything that's just like bad form. Like, like if I'm not the one that needs to be saying it, like we talked
mm-hmm,
about.
mm-hmm.
Um or if it's just overtly like I save a lot of ones they're so funny, but I could never post it.
Yeah.
Like, shit like that. But then there's ones you see that are just awful. So I don't know. What do you have to say?
Do you think it's changing over time? Are you becoming desensitized?
Oh, desensitized. Um, I think I already am desensitized. Like, there's nothing I've seen in a long time that's shocked me.
Yeah.
But I think it's healthy. It's a healthy environment. Some days you ever log on and you're like, oh, it's a healthy meme day. Like, you're like things are nice.
Yeah.
Like everything's funny. Like people are making good shit. So I don't know, one or the other.
Yeah. I just noticed that we passed the 1 hour mark. Um,
Yeah,
what was this interview like compared to your expectations?
it was rad. Do you have a little accent?
I do. I'm
Where are you
Swedish.
from?
Yeah.
Oh, you're Swedish?
Yeah.
Awesome. I sorry, I wasn't asked that. That's
Yeah.
rad. Well,
Um,
I'm San Diegan. Um, but it was cool. Yeah, I threw this on the toilet at the last second.
yeah.
Thanks for
No.
interviewing
I,
me.
it was really lovely to do so.
Yeah.
Is there anything that we didn't talk about that you wish we talked more about?
Oh, I think we're good. I'm not good at leading the interview. I'm just good
Um,
at throwing in my 2 cents.
who should I talk to next?
Ooh, you should talk. Do you follow Space Wizard?
I think so.
Yeah, you should Space Wizard in space.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, exactly. Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of my friends. And then, do you know iMunchie? She's funny. I don't know her, but she's really funny.
What was her name?
Her name's
Imunchi?
Allison iMunchie.
I asked her earlier today if she would be interested in doing this. She didn't respond to me
Oh,
yet. Yeah, but it's funny. Yeah,
is she funny though?
hilarious.
She's so.
Yeah.
And she, you know what? She blows my mind. And I saw another girl write on it too. Like, Allison, how do you do this? She posted that one of Jesus getting nailed on the cross by the
Hmm.
Romans,
Hmm.
which I mean, I posted like 10 years ago. It's been taken down for like a decade. And she posted it, it's fine. I don't know if she goes in there and changes it, like the date hours. I don't know how it works.
I'm sure she
But
knows someone
everyone's like,
important
how did
somewhere.
you do it?
Yeah.
I
Uh, so
got
funny.
docked for that so long ago.
Is there? So you asked me about my accent. Is there anything else you would like to ask me before we end things?
You have a cat?
I do.
Yeah.
He's over there. Yeah, I do have a
Yeah.
black cat. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah,
No, good. I like your globe.
yeah. Thank you.
Like my toilet paper?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, actually, you know what? I just noticed on my like screen recording, you can't see it because
Oh, that's
my
right.
beautiful face is blocking that
Oh,
quadrant
that's
of the
good.
screen. But whatever.
We're all good.
Yeah. Um,
I don't need to
in
see.
case there's like ever a part two to this, would
Yeah.
it be okay if I reached out and said let's do this again?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Hell yeah.
I had a really nice time. Thank you again, like
Yeah.
for taking the time to talk to me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and yeah, we'll talk more soon.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.